But even as we grasp at victory, there is a cancer, an evil tumor, growing, spreading in our midst. Shout! Shout! Shout out his name!
So I'm at Leeds Crown Court, where these men here, let me see. Right lads, how you feeling? How you feeling about your verdict? How you feeling about your verdict? How you feeling about your verdict?
What verdict?
How you feeling about the verdict? You got your prison bag for you?
Yeah, look at you.
Got your bags for you? You got your bags for you?
Yeah.
How you feeling about the verdict?
Oh,
Suck your mum's fan
Yeah,
out.
You got no guilt. Is there any guilt? Is there any guilt, mate? Is there any guilt?
Fucking dad, you son of a bitch.
So, as you can see there, doesn't seem like much guilt. Doesn't seem like anyone's ashamed. I'm outside Leeds Crown Court, where today 10 men are facing verdicts. The content of one streaming, I'm being arrested for breach of the peace. Being arrested for breach of the peace. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. Can you get me a solicitor? Can you get me a solicitor?
Can you just turn off
Yes.
your live feed?
Can you get me a solicitor?
Just turn off your live feed, please.
Yeah?
Do you understand what I've just
No, can you explain it again?
Arrested on suspicion causing a breach of the peace.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean, officer? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
I've been told that the police are doing the case.
Not at all, I've never said that.
George, that's the information I've got.
I'm inciting people.
You're not
I'm
through his video and
How have I incited
he
people?
hasn't.
This is free speech. This is where we're at. You're not even allowed to. Look at this.
Look how many people.
Man, what are you trying to hide? Do you know when you do this?
These are normal working men.
More people.
You only sharp things or lighters or
Just let them do this.
More people are going to watch this now than ever. This is ridiculous, lads. Do you feel right what you're doing it? I haven't said a word. In fact, someone laid their hand and assaulted me outside court.
Yeah,
Other people swore at me and threatened me about my mother, and here I am being arrested for saying nothing.
I'm threatened to behead
I've done
me.
nothing.
You've not said anything about
What are they arresting you for, Tommy?
Breach of the peace. Apparently, I'm inciting on my video. Can you please, George, get me a solicitor?
Yeah.
Because I'm on a suspended sentence, you see. So
he has actually done nothing wrong.
You can sort anything like that.
All it would take is for you to go through his video and see he's not. He's even said they're innocent till they're proven guilty.
It must have been right.
Shameful that.
It's disgusting. I'm one of them.
Welcome to New Unrealist. You know, for much of my adult life, I've considered myself an Anglophile. I've always been fascinated by the rich history and culture of the country from which my own country, these United States of America, sprung from. The world order under which the United States came into its own after World War II as the British Empire withered away was largely built by the United Kingdom. Now, the fact that the United States and the United Kingdom have more or less been in as close an alliance as two countries could possibly enjoy for over a century, so much so that if one walks down the hallways of even the Pentagon or the CIA headquarters in Langley, one wouldn't be surprised to see people in British military uniforms and British civilians working there just like any other American worker there. I mean, that kind of close alliance. It's uncommon in the world. Twice in the last century, our grandfathers and great-grandfathers, some even volunteering, went over there to fight for the benefit of the British people, and glad for it. That feeling, sad to say, it's starting to erode. I mean, the stuff that happened to Brittany Pettibone and her fiancé Martin Sellner, and then to Lawrence Southern, being treated like dangerous criminals at the ports of entry to the UK and denied entry, because they might make a speech that the government didn't like, that was bad enough. In the span of 1 hour, Tommy Robinson went from being a free man reporting on the result of the grooming case in Leeds to being arrested for a breach of the peace, found guilty, and having his suspended sentence activated and set to 13 months in prison. Now, if that's not tyrannical enough, the judge decided to go for the Orwell Award in totalitarian tyranny worthy of dystopian novels. A gag order was imposed banning all UK media and social media from reporting on, commenting on, or talking about the arrest and imprisonment of Tommy Robinson for the duration of the grooming trial. He's been unpersoned. Any British media outlet reporting on the story has had the story pulled down off the internet. Anyone sending so much as a tweet about Tommy Robinson's arrest, who is based in the UK, has had that taken down and replaced with the words reporting restriction. This is the stuff of Orwellian nightmare, straight from the pages of 1984. A free man was arrested for doing journalism outside a courthouse. He's on video making no threat against the defendants in the case. Those defendants, in fact, are the ones making expressions of hostility toward him and his family and colleagues.
So I'm at Leeds Crown Court, where these men here, let me see. Right, lads, how you feeling? How you feeling about your verdict? How you feeling about your verdict? How you feeling about your verdict?
What verdict?
How you feeling about the verdict? You got your prison bag with you?
Yeah, look here.
Got your bags for you? You got your bags for you?
Yeah.
How you feeling about the verdict?
Oh, I suck your mum's fanny.
Yeah,
You
go on.
muppet.
You got no guilt. Is there any guilt? Is there any guilt, mate? Is there any guilt?
Fucking dad, you son of a bitch.
So, as you can see there, doesn't seem like much guilt. Doesn't seem like anyone's ashamed. I'm outside Leeds Crown Court, where today 10 men are facing verdicts.
And these fine, upstanding members of the multicultural tapestry that is Britain in 2018, they go in and tell the judge lies. Out come the police in force to throw the journalist Tommy Robinson into a van and haul him away. In record-setting time, he's found guilty and sentenced to 13 months in prison, where I am sure he will be very popular with a certain segment of the inmate population, who will be very pleased to have him delivered for their convenience into their reach by the tyrannical state. And as if it's not bad enough, this complete trampling of the rights of Tommy Robinson, the state expands its oppression to include the entire population of the British Isles, Gibraltar, the Falkland Islands, and Diego Garcia in the Indian Ocean, if I'm not mistaken. Anyone in the jurisdiction and sovereignty of the United Kingdom may not speak, comment, blog, post, or report on in any way, shape, or form on the arrest and imprisonment of Tommy Robinson. A sad day. If being a person like that judge, if that's what it means to be a Briton, I'd be ashamed to call myself one. That's all for this New Unrealist. Like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell to keep YouTube from unsubbing you without your knowledge or consent. You Patreon supporters, much appreciated. Shout out to you. Thanks for watching.
This is free speech. This is where we're at. You're not even allowed to. Look at this.
Look how many people.
Come on, what are you trying to hide? Do you know when you do this?
These are normal working men.
More people.
The only sharp things are lighters.
Just let him do this.
More people are going to watch this now than ever.